Welcome everybody out to Nexus Gaming Series Rewind or NGS Rewind. My name is Valcomer. I am here with RockYourWorlds tonight, and we are doing NGS Rewind cast for Division C. We even brought back the old NGS Rewind logo. Thank you, Arrow, for sharing it with us. We're going to pop that up on screen really quick for you. Boom!
Okay.
NGS Rewind.
Super fun.
Very fun. All right, so today as we're going into this match, good to see you, Voriel. Good to see you, Azul Rules. We've got our bands for Rolling Thunder. We've got Tomb of the Spider Queen and Braxis Holdout. For Cosmos, we have Alterac Pass and Garden of Terror. And I just realized the Cosmos name. Oh no, I typed it in capitalized, but the controller took it back to more traditional case. So I've already loaded this one up. We're going to get into this game. Boom. Look at those sweet macros. All right, let's unpause. We're going to zoom out here. I thought I unpaused. There we go. All right, let me know, everybody there in the chat, if the sound is being a little bit loud. Not the player, the sound, but my actual audio performance here. My chat just seems so in the middle here.
So, I quite like, actually, what Blue has drafted. They don't necessarily have, like, I'll call it the strongest, like, late game scaling, but taking Sergeant Hamivala is super strong. Like, you can't go wrong with trying to play this map for 20s, and being able to have that on Paula sounds great. And Red definitely has something a little bit more unconventional. So Cosmos coming in with what appears to be main tank Blaze or main tank Imperius or no tank and Triple Bruiser.
So we're gonna pause real quick. Boom. Just to introduce the players. On the blue side of Rolling Thunder, we have Just Garbage as the Brightwing. We have Grizzly64 as the Vala, B-Man as the Urel, Ping as the Falstad, and TZ as the Johanna. And for our red side, that is Cosmos, we have Silver Jackal on the Imperius, Imbuement on the Blaze, Kurama as the Malfurion, Odd Thought as the Zagara, and Nay as the Ragnaros. I don't know why that name was escaping me for a moment there, but it was.
Well, it's not the baby rag, so maybe you just didn't recognize it.
I don't know that I would have had any trouble with that. So,
but yeah, I said I definitely like the more traditional outlook from Blue here, but I said I guess it depends on if you are able to get kills or what they're doing with their 3-man. But as far as late game scaling,
super low there.
Gosh, Malf wants real heals. I don't know, Valk, what do you like about either side so far?
My favorite pick is the Urel. So you just don't see her as much anymore. She kind of fell from grace at the top ends, and so because of that, the middle where we are here in NGS Division C, that would be equivalent to kind of a gold platinum type of play level. So you don't see her as much either. A very difficult hero. She can be a very powerful hero in the right hands.
So, as far as Mongoose is commenting in there, welcome Mongoose. He's talked about he's not sure how he feels about Cosmos's draft. He's not trying to spoil anything either, but he's I guess kind of sounding maybe similar to how I was sounding, which is not with the untraditional Triple Bruiser. If they're able to have clean engages, especially when you've got a Joanna that just pushes unstoppable anytime you see Blaze wind up or Silver Jackal try and skewer somebody on a shish kebab.
See, and I feel like for Cosmos, the damage is going to be the big combos with Imperius. Right now, Zagara is setting up for the possibility for extra roaches, going into that roach at level 1. And so if we see roach at 7, and then also the percent... Big jet propulsion with a root and a spear. Celestial Charge, I believe is what that one's officially called. And with that, Vala is our first death of the game. And Vala is Gambit, so 18 stacks to 1 death. They're going to want to be a little bit more careful there.
Where was our vision control, man? That Falstad ended up dying too. But so we lost a turret, so now red team's got all the toys, and they'll be able to put those to good use on this point, hypothetically.
Nice, thanks for the prediction, Snowglare. Who will take the heal camp first? Has been the question. It was red side before the prediction even finished.
This is a good opportunity for them to potentially get a kill here. B-Man's a little low. Nope, they were not able to sink their stuff to maybe pop Silver Jackal or coming into the wall there.
B-Man's level 4, Aegis of Light, giving the armor to allies, so that can be real big for team fights, having that 30 armor constantly for allies. Well, somewhat constantly, I should say. But I think it's, again, a very difficult play style to go with. And it's one that I would say actually combines more with Triple Bruiser because you want more frontline.
Yeah, not only that, but if you're constantly jumping on your team, that means you're not jumping to, hypothetically, this Malf, right? Like, the number one thing that you always have to worry about when you play Malf is having a save for Malf, now that he doesn't have Ice Block anymore. And so, you know, if Blaze...
That's a super recent change, folks. It's only been 5 years.
Oh, man. But yeah, that's usually the goal, is if you draft Malf, is to have a save. And so they have one in Bunker on Blaze, but if Bunker's all in, or you know what, they might even go Combustion this game, right? And here comes the toys. Oh my gosh, a crazy team fight. They're putting all their damage out. B-Man has to leap away. He did put armor down, but now
we saw both turrets and the heal camp. Oh, 3 turrets and the heal camp.
I said Red just dropped all their toys. They're like, you want this? Come play with
Cosmos says this is their objective. Zool rules, just load up the third objective one now, and we'll see what the prediction comes in. Alright, so our first Triglav does go over to our red side of Cosmos. They put down that turret farm and just kind of claimed the space. The turrets are still there and alive. Gonna switch this over to our experience totals here.
So that front wall will definitely go down, and I don't know if they're going to try and take this top or bottom afterwards. So
they're headed north. So, bit of an experience lead right now for Cosmos. You can see Heroes, they've gotten the only kills. Mercenaries they're ahead on. They're actually behind on Minions, but everything else has been working out for them. Going back over to our talents. You seeing any surprises there, Rock?
I don't like Q-Build Joe. I know that you're playing into Triple Bruiser, so you're thinking that you're going to need the more Q, but I think the healing reduction on Q really has to be for a specific purpose, like an Ancestral or like a double support. It just doesn't, it's not going to shut down Malf heals. Like, so I think I would have liked to have seen movement speed potentially, or yeah, I think it's movement speed on 7 instead.
Yeah, Conviction at level 7. Alright, so Cosmos gets 10s first. We see Angelic Armaments, Devouring Maw, Lava Wave, Bunker, and Twilight Scream. Ooh, there goes the...
Oh no! The Maw!
The Gust as well. Almost making it so red team got the Healy camp, but blue team with the mighty jet propulsion coming in.
How did Falstad get off the skewer claw? Did his own team accidentally stun him off of it? Oh no, the counter engage on Silver Jackal. Silver Jackal, oh, he's down. So that was chaotic.
I realize you said you don't like the healing reduction. I do like the healing reduction here because it works against Imperius, Blaze, and Malf. And even Ragnaros, I suppose. With Ragnaros' Q being it's Q that's, yeah. Meatball is W and Lava is E. So yeah, Q build.
He's going QAA build as a bruiser, yeah.
I would have liked to have seen him gone Q at 7 just for the reset potential there, which can make him into a pretty big healer. So the invade for Rolling Thunder turns out
that
somewhat,
Gus was 2 seconds late.
Somewhat give and take. They got the camp, but they gave up the Bright Wing. Death timers are still pretty short here, so...
No.
Oh. Cosmos is now getting their own invade on.
Yep. And TZ sees it, and then I don't think there's anything to do. I think that's theirs. They already blew Gus. They're down a healer. So, yep.
Vala's up top cleaning.
It's one of the benefits of Lava Wave Rag. You get a free lane that you can most definitely push for and push with.
Red team moving in on mid fort here, though not really committing on it. Oh, Urel with the mighty hammer.
Oh, don't clump up so hard. The Guru. Oh my gosh, the Maw, the silence. Bunker's got 2 health. Oh, he blew the bunker. Oh no, the anti-synergy.
I would have liked to have seen the gust come from below there instead of the disengage.
I think they both die. No. Okay, they didn't gain it. Silver Jackal was looking for it. But imbuement was done. No.
So this is all she wrote for this mid fort here.
I'm surprised they love it. Well, I guess they tried to reduce the effectiveness of that top camp. So, Joe. Oh my gosh, that was everything used on Joe there. So they don't really have much more to fight with. I think how many times has Vala died now? Is that 3? Poor Grizzly might not have any stacks left to get.
Vala's only died once. Falstad's died twice, and he is not a Gambit hero.
No, that's the one I saw die again was Falstad. I was like getting confused. So she still has lots of stacks to hold on to for that AA at level 1. Both teams looking to invade here. The Guts is used again to secure the healing camp. It looks like they get out safe. Oh, no, but they want to re-engage. TZ's going in. They recognize they have it. Blessed Shield's out on Zagar. Zagar is dead for... Oh, okay. I was like, Zagar is dead right.
Oh,
Grizzly? Oh no!
The jet propulsion stopped the blink, or a phase shift heal.
Yes. And the Kebab is going to get 2, and the Uru, that's his 4. Oh no. B-Man's running for his life. Goat legs are fine. And TZ should be okay. Or maybe not. Silver landed it. Okay.
Yeah, the Iron Skin just in time.
Man, these guys are super brawly. I most definitely was not expecting that from the heroes that were drafted from Rolling Thunder. So you've got a hypothetical split push in global, someone that wants to AA and siege things down, but these two teams have not stopped fighting since level 1. They've just been running at each other.
Cosmos is controlling the game so far. I liked this B-Man's choice to just see what they could get down here, get a little bit of experience build up and even chip siege. They can't really take that camp. Urel's just not a fast camper. That's one of the reasons I would say she fell from Grace. The other just being they reduced her damage and her armor. So she wasn't quite as survivable, wasn't quite as deadly, but she just struggles on camps, and we are forever locked in a very double soak type of meta.
So realizing that they have one top, they've invaded, so this is a 5v4 here. That should be a free turret for them. And then, what is Cosmos going to do with this Triglav?
I mean, you could go bot and try to set up for third objective. You also have a decent wave top, so just taking the keep wall here does set up a win condition. Imperius
I like how they put this.
Is not the most escapable hero.
No.
Or escaping hero.
But yeah, to that point, as they were, they pulled everyone but TZ top, and so now the 4 is pushing, and they at least got the bottom wall. It'd be nice to get some chip damage on this building here, but both teams seem to be responding to it now. I don't know if the Triglav's just going to dance in the middle again, or no, it's running back top again for the mini-map. So Oh, that was a busted shield on the bottom. And oh, the Maw counter engage. Oh my gosh, again! No,
Here's
all
the gust, though.
It's there! Can they finish? That's a huge pile! There's not enough damage! Oh no.
Oh, Vala goes down next. So the bunker coming out just in time. And I didn't notice, but was Rolling Thunder 16 when that fight was going on, or had they gotten it later on in the fight?
It's real close, real close. But
So
either
bottom
way,
fort goes down, half of top keep is down, Silver Jackal pressuring in, deciding now to get out. They are getting collapsed on, but Silver Jackal just able to strut away in that wrestler swag, that luchador.
man, it almost feels like the blue team is playing to a win condition they don't have. Like both the Blessed Shield and the Gust were looking for all-in blow-ups of some sort. Like, you know, you shield and you're getting 2 or 3 kills immediately, and like their damage structure is slow. Like, sure, they have like Falstead hammering Q build here, but that's not, you know, it's not a Jaina, it's not a Kilthos where like you're able to blow up everything on a pile. And
I feel like both of those ults can be used to slow the fights too. Like, they don't have to be burst fights. Vala does have Manticore, and in another 3 levels, I assume we're going to see Farflight Quiver with this build. And, oh, I'm letting my camera work go a little shoddy here. And so I think they have the opportunity at that point to use Gust as just a disengage, rather than looking for like that wind tunnel, we're going to kill everybody moment. Maybe they just go Epic Mount, and Falstad is creating split pressure and then has the disengage of a single wind gust.
maybe the recent, the actually real recent change with the Gust indicator now, because one of the big things that was cool about level 20 Gust is it used to not show an indicator, so you could fly and you wouldn't know where he was landing. They patched that. I guess it was a bug. So now you can see where he's landing at level 20.
You're saying the Epic Mount level 20 removed the indicator?
It did. But it's bad. It shows it now. So nerf, fix, whatever, right? Like, they've been doing all those little mini patches to kind of things get cleaned up. So
here's my question, Blizzard intern, on the mini patches. Why did you buff Samuro at all? Just let him die.
They also buffed Nova, so I can't complain. You know, they realized that their fix for how that talent works and how the blinds work. They were like, oh, that nerfs Nova. We should buff that.
Cosmos has this top keep if they want it.
They've got enough
So
toys.
low.
Yeah, 20 versus 18. Rail already forced to pop. Oh wow, we used a lot of buttons there. But I guess, yeah, we're safe. Obviously, we're gonna lose the building, but we're safe. And I guess the question becomes, do they end here? So
Vala is not the person to have clearing this wave. Vala is only a third of the way on her auto attack. She needs to be able to get some off on Blaze, if nothing else.
Yeah, it's just hard to consistently hit anything right now, because if you're in range of Blaze or Imperious, you have a great chance of losing the stacks that you already got. And she's got, what, 2 deaths now, I think? And so that's definitely cutting into the percentage amount of healing.
3 deaths even.
So that's minus 18%? Or is it only 6% per loss?
It's 5% per loss.
5%
the attack speed.
Yeah. So
I would like to see Cosmos being a little bit more aggressive. Yes, they took the turret. They're taking a second melee, but they could also be taking a keep.
Definitely, they are able to. The game right now is in their control, and if they want to play it slow, they're enabling for the probably arguably more. Let me double check that. Yeah, arguably more powerful level 20s on blue side. So if you're gonna let them get to their scaling potential, it's gonna make it way harder for you to.
Yeah, sometimes you just need to put your foot down and run somebody over.
Even if they just camped out in front of, whether it be core or that middle keep, right? Like, they had at least 2 turrets and a healing item, Like, just try and force them to do something against you.
Kurama is taking the camp solo.
Hot mouse in my area. I see this is how you do this.
Oh man, if Rolling Thunder had committed and just charged in there, they'd have found a couple of friends. All right, so we do see Wind Tunnel. We do see Storm of Vengeance, not Farflight Quiver.
What?
Not Farflight Quiver. We see Seraphim.
Here's the big fight. Oh, okay. Again, the Gust uses disengage. So now, all right. Are they gonna try and fight once someone's in the Protector? Like use the Protector's bait? No, they're actually going on the point. There's 3 people in the Maw.
Three-man Maw. Three-man stun.
Kaboom. Wow. Well done.
The big hit from the Bile Drop and the percent damage coming out of the Corrosive Saliva. Oh, that wipe. They're just going to march top. They're not even going to finish the Triglav.
I would hope so. But no, the Maw... that's one of those.
They actually could have gone through this side tower or side wall. 96 health. Just blast it and charge on in.
Yeah, I love that they actually took the level upgraded. I personally love the level 20 upgraded bomb because I got to cast Maw twice in that fight. Normally, that's probably wrong because you want the bonus damage on your Hydralisk and all that other stuff. But yeah, they've got this in the bag. Honestly, they were able to out-brawl and out-fight them. And maybe a couple questionable talent choices. This game 1's going to go to Cosmos. GG, well played by Cosmos.
Congratulations, Cosmos. Alright, we're going to come back here to our map screen so everyone can see Cosmos was the winner of our first map. Well, actually here, we're going to come here to our game summary. It doesn't perfectly line up because I can't get to a true game summary where we're in a replay cast, but I can show you the overall damage and kill count. Only 2 kills for Rolling Thunder, so Cosmos and their beefy team made it very difficult for the side of Rolling Thunder to execute any kills. So switching back over to talents, you've seen most of this laying at the bottom of the screen all game. But that is what we've got. We did see the Blinded by the Light, so a great defensive choice, but it was just difficult. I do think I would have liked to have seen the Farflight Quiver, just so that Vala could sit back so far and plunk, 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 plunk. So,
oh yeah.
All right, we're going to come back to our best of 3 screen here. I'm going to get our next match loaded up here. We don't necessarily know the results here. There's some pretty neat stuff on the NGS website to be able to find out or find the maps without finding out the results. So thank you, NGS Tech team, and all you do there. All right, downloads.
I will say that Rolling Thunder had some really good opportunities there for finding, like I said, at least twice. They clumped 3 or 4 heroes together with the Maw, with the Gust, with the Blessed Shield. Just, like I said, like if they were planning on using those tools to then, clump and blow up or clump and play fast, it didn't happen. And so that was unfortunate. But, yeah, I thought for sure they were going for more of a macro type of fighting composition, specifically with the off lane or Anchor Falstead and Farfight Quiver Vala. So let's see what they bring on the next map. Valk, what's our next map?
We did learn the next map is Infernal Shrines, a very popular choice. I would say probably the most popular choice in all of NGSdom.
Yeah, it's a fun map. You get to play effectively every win condition can be played on that map. Hey, good to see you, Zeffy.
All right, real quick, we're just going to flash our NGS rewind screen. This is a replay cast. We borrowed this from Arrow, who used to do NGS rewind on Sundays. Thanks so much, Arrow, for all you've done for the NGS community. Now we are going to go into the game and get started. So here we are. I'm going to unpause. Oh, I'm going to actually unpause. And now we've unveiled our comps too. So on the side of Rolling Thunder, we have B-Man on the Leoric, Ping on the Cassia, Grizzly on the Kerrigan, TZ on... Oh, Kerrigan, yeah, I didn't say that wrong. TZ on the Varian, and Just Garbage on the Anduin. So a little father-son time for Anduin Varian. And for Cosmos, we have Kurama dancing around on the Stukov, Nay on the Sonya, Odd Thought reprising the Zagara, Silver Jackal switched over to the Tassadar, and Imbuement is on a Nubarak.
Interesting. So we've definitely switched up our play styles. Blue is a lot more aggressive this time around between the Kerrigan and the Varian. Looking for those quick picks, quick kills, especially if they can taunt or land a combo. They've got lots of CC to follow up on, and instead of a triple bruiser, we have a lot more sustain damage types with burst tanks, right? Like Imbuement on the Nubarak can CC chain and get some quick kills, and then follow it up with that silence. It makes any tank cry, and so they're hopefully going to be able to use that to their advantage to isolate and get some picks. So we can see what happens.
And I feel like the macro advantage is so squarely on the side of Cosmos here. Tassadar has incredible clear, though he doesn't have to stand on the far left of the lane to do that. Zagara's clear is a lot slower, but she just has incredible push capability with her summons, and Nubarak has more summons to add to it. So
yeah,
where the clear of both Kerrigan and Cassia are very slow, and it's all on that Leoric. Can he keep up the pressure of two lanes over the Sonya to help with that? I'm not sure. Oh, no taunt yet, of course, but the burrow charge also misses. Camp advantage slightly to Cosmos here. They opted for that aggressive bottom camp first.
And I think it goes back to your macro, right? They were able to have all their lanes covered, and so when they needed to break off, they could do that. And they got the camp here, and they can tell Sonya, "Hey, go back up and do your thing. We got mid." Like, that's such a huge advantage to be able to control the pacing of the map.
Yeah, right here, I would love to see Cosmos look for a kill.
So, they're walking right through vision, unfortunately. Yep, they killed it. So Zagara thinks.
I did hear that once upon a time the devs were kind of like, we designed the Zagara creep after creep in StarCraft 2, but there's not really, like, we can't have anything else like it type of thing in the game, and there's not a whole lot of things we can do with it. So it's a unique mechanic for sure. It's super powerful when left alone, but it's so easy to clear too. So it's a tough one.
Mm-hmm. Having the vision in general is huge, and then giving bonus movement speed and, depending on how you talent, bonus armor and things. And they tried to punish B-Man, but Imbuement's under the tower. Kerrigan combo missed. Now B-Man's in trouble. The low blow there from Kurama's gonna finish it off.
First blood from the Stooky Dove.
And so that timing on that death, obviously it's just a Leo, so we can still fight 5v5. He'll be up soon. See if we can get anything. Everyone's squished and ready. They've got their taunt, they've got their combo, they've hit 2, but they're gonna have low follow-up. That Stukov silence has really been chunking the Cassia.
And Leoric's back, and he is swinging away. Skeletal swing getting big slows there. I would have liked to have seen the setup be slightly different there. I feel like you could have had a Nubarak in the left vent and even Stukov in the top vent, and it would have made it so that there was no chance for Rolling Thunder to engage on him. But with Leoric going down, Sonya's just spinning away.
It's going to be close, but they, unfortunately, with all of that push-off, they weren't able to hold his own, and the minions swing back in the favor of Cosmos, especially after their kill.
Top lane has favored Cosmos as well. They're wave 1, so their shaman camp is still going.
I wonder if they're going to elect to jump with this Punisher here. Are they going to dive the building? Oh, Invuma was thinking about it. I was going to say, with the Stukov and with the
touch
stun
behind
chain.
there. Yeah. I do think we're going to see one more leap from the Punisher.
Oh no, not Cassia. Ooh, just slightly off, but probably.
Well, and I think Imbuement actually got caught by a root there.
Oh.
So they weren't able to. Anubarak's dive does make him unstoppable, but he cannot cast it to become unstoppable. He has to cast it before he is affected by root silent stun.
It's super annoying. They need to fix that. Him and Muradin need to be unstoppable again. All right.
So Muradin was not just unstoppable before with Dwarf Toss. At one point, he was invincible in Dwarf Toss. He could take no damage either.
Oh man, just bring it back.
So my understanding of how it was coded back then is Muradin, the reason he was invincible was he did not actually exist in the game. Like the coding was such that he left the field. That's why he could leap over roots from Malf and things like that. But he would leave the field, and they just built in an animation of him moving in jump mode that would cover that area, but he was no longer a physically targetable object in the game during his leap.
That's pretty funny.
So they eventually changed that. When they changed that, he could no longer jump over grass. If he jumps over the grass, he becomes rooted and falls.
It's like, yeah, everything interrupts his jump now.
Now perhaps that is just old wives' tales when it comes to Heroes of the Storm, but it makes for great lore.
Like Alpha Heroes of the Storms had a lot of crazy stuff, but as 10s come online, I think I see Black Hole on Tassadar, the Flappy Flaps from Stukov, and there's a collapse coming in. Oh my gosh, that Entomb's gonna hit. I thought that he counter Flaps stopped most of that. Cocoon, oh no, they kind of counter synergy there. Oh my gosh, it's chaos. Jugger Bob's
Good news
the one
for
that
Cosmos is they're able to basically disengage. However, Sonya doesn't seem to care about that.
That was a great hook from Ping using the Valkyrie there. Just Garbage was dead to rights and managed to live. So well played there by Rolling Thunder. What can they do with this kill now?
They can clean up lanes because their macro is difficult.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. If they are able to, extend a lead or push a lead, like they're evening up the lanes and getting camp, but you can see that, Cosmos is already getting the camp. So, bringing things back to a steady state is important, especially for the Shrine. And oh my gosh, what happened? Tassadar, where were you at?
Great news, because it's a rewind cast, we can hit rewind. Oh,
well played. Between TZ and Grizzly, found Silver Jackal being overextended, and he's down. Good hunting. That is a very well-timed pick. That's going to give you a lot of time on the Shrine before Tassadar's up. If they can start it right away, they can get maybe half of the
and they're actually ahead on experience.
This is looking good. Nay, that's a little dangerous. I understand you want to, build up some rage and maybe... Oh, and they get a counter pick. Oh, no. That's 1 for 1, and then Tomb's there, but is there a bonus? No, the light bomb, they can't get in. The flaps. Oh, but they pick the Stukov. Can they finish Stukov? It's so close. And then the Maw. Oh, no.
Stukov does go down. The Maw was a good attempt.
Oh, my goodness. Both, just like last game, what's an objective? We're fighting. Let's let the slugfest commence. So, because of that,
Cosmos's camp wins top again, so it's going to be pushing there.
I was like, the camp's up, and then we fought not on the shrine in a black hole. Oh my goodness. Looks like TZ is running for her life. I think she's going to be okay. Yep.
What I find interesting here is Cosmos is being so aggressive with no healer and down just straight numbers, right? So if you're fighting down numbers and you have a healer, maybe, but no healer.
Oh, and there goes the Nubrak. But B-Man might die as well. TZ's low. Taunt's coming up in any second here for the... Nope. Okay. Well, they got to pick. They got a Shriner objective or Shriner kills. They've been so split. Now they're getting poked down. Oh my gosh. I think Cosmos is going to win this objective.
Oh, that leap.
Gosh.
If I'm Cosmos, I'm screaming, finish the objective. But
look at them. They're not doing nothing as an objective. They're killing things. Like I said, these teams are brawling so hard. Oh, the pole saves them. Grizzly, what are you going to do? Grizzly, don't run towards John Cena. Almost got it on Nay there.
Meanwhile, top lane. One cannon tower's about to fall. So this is an arcane Punisher, but given the deaths on the side of Rolling Thunder, Cosmos is going to take this mid fort. So they now have all the forts down. Bottom lane, an entire cannon tower and sidewall have gone down. Leo's now there cleaning.
Uh-oh. Who's going to pull this then? I thought Leo was going to pull it, but now whoever pulls this is going to get Wombo comboed on. Oh, okay. Well, the silence is there. I thought they were going to die for it. That's a very cheeky Entomb. Unfortunately, again, I don't know. I almost feel like Entomb really needs that burst. Oh, good look, Ping. Really needs that, like, burst damage or something. Like, if you're going to hold them in place for that long, something needs to die.
So, we played against the Spooky Ghosts, and that was on Wednesday. Eric with a K had a blind Entomb into the bush that caught me, and I was Muradin. I had hit my E to jump away, but it did not fire because the silence Entomb hit me, and then I got Dark Lady Call hit me. I just got deleted. So,
oh my goodness.
But within 3 seconds, they were able to hit me with everything else. I thought I was being so safe in the bush, and then decided I needed to jump out, and boom, he caught me. So I do think they have that potential for the burst combo in the Entomb, but they just all got to be together, because you have Impaling Spikes from Kerrigan, you have Taunt with Overpower from Varian, you even have Light Bomb, and while I think I would have liked to have seen Cassia go for Ball Lightning, where you already have the Entomb, it never hurts to have more crowd control, right?
Yeah. It's also really strong into Stukov, because you know where Stukov's going to be standing. So being able to more or less punish as soon as you see the Stukov silence, you can just pull them in. This invade here is in their favor, 16 versus 15. The camp's already dead. People are half health. The Nubrak's diving in. Ma is going to secure the point. Where's the last minion? Oh, it was in the maw. They're probably all standing there. How do we cap this camp?
So right now, if I'm Cosmos, I keep the double camp alive. We still have most of the ults for both teams.
Oh my gosh, that task wall, it stopped both. Oh, the leap is going to follow up on its second stun. The pull's there for Grizzly, but the black hole's ready. Oh, the black hole didn't even need it. They're counter-fighting on the other side, though. These guys are so bloodthirsty. Ping's running away with no health, but anyone dies in the background. Ping's trying not to die, and Ping gets pinged and dies, and that's going to be a 3-4, number 5.
Cosmos can end.
For Cosmos. I definitely think they can push the top and end. Looks like they're rotating that way. And,
yeah, they have double camp, big wave, lots of death timers. They can end.
That looks like it. You know, it's like having both Sonya and Stukov and wow, Zagara. They have enough wave clear here. Entomb hits, but I think it's a great call. They called all in, and that's GG for Cosmos. Holy mackerel. 13 minutes on Infernal Shrines. GG. GG.
Let's see. I'm going to pull up my controller here. Win for the side of Cosmos. We're going to go here to the game summary. Boom. And show off our talents. So congratulations to Cosmos. They did get the 2-0 in this series. You can see talents here. We're going to flip over to the stats now. But, I mean, overall, fairly low. Neither team having a damage dealer reaching beyond 40,000 of hero damage because of just how short this game was. We did see more kills from the side of Rolling Thunder in this game, but Cosmos was able to take that 16-15 fight and just really turn it into a game-ending move. So, well done, Cosmos. Congratulations on the win. Well played, Rolling Thunder. A lot of strength on both of these teams, and we look forward to more as we're going forward. So, all right. Let's see. We're going to hit here. You can see the stats for the maps. And we're going to bring it here to the webcam solo for a second, mainly because that way I can get to my NGS rewind screen. The goal is to cast one more match tonight. We'll see how we feel after that. I don't know that I'm going to make it to 2. But we're going to use the NGS rewind screen here for the cap. We're going to cheat here for a second and make it sound like I'm signing off because it's the end of the first match, and we're going to edit this and send it over to stream. So, my name is Valcomer. This has been NGS Rewind. I'm here with Rock, though you can't see him today. He's just that ethereal voice, adding mystery and intrigue.
Thanks for inviting me. It was fun. Good games.
Congratulations, Cosmos, on your victory. And for anybody who wants to find out more about Nexus Gaming Series, check out nexusgamingseries.org. My traditional shout out, hi, Mom.
Excellent. Well done. You can find me on YouTube and Twitch under RockYourWorlds, and we do fun times, fun games, and VOD reviews as well. Have a great night. Thanks again, guys.
All right, so this is NGS Rewind. We are going to bring out another cast, but we're going to have this screen up as kind of our in-between games. And that will allow me to trim highlights onto the videos and then upload those. All right, I need to clear everything here. Reset map scores, perfect. And I need to go to the NGS website here. See West, we just did Rolling Thunder. And alright, we're going to download the match files between Cats on my keyboard and Animaniacs. Animaniacs, I believe, is, well, I know they're doing great on the season, but
I think they're sitting first right now on the season.
As far as casting numbers go, they have been unlucky thus far. So I just downloaded the maps. Let me get back into game here. Downloads. Match files 6. Bans. Alright. Cats on my keyboard, banning out Alterac Pass and Dragonshire. Animaniacs banning out Battlefield of Eternity and Towers of Doom. Alright, Division C. We're going to go ping here. COMK. Anim. NGS Rewind. Alright, I don't need that open anymore. I'm loading our first game. Come back to my controller here. That's true. I need to... I don't have a great way to do that. So, I broke my controller as far as being able to adjust the logos. And so I don't know how to do that and not have it show up on screen. So everybody, you get to see a little bit of the behind the scenes as I fix my logos. Blue logo. Blue logo is Cats on My Keyboard. Oh, I'm going to have to download Cats on My Keyboard's logo. So for a moment, it's going to appear as the Rolling Thunder logo. But don't worry, we're going to edit this stuff out. Reddit logo. Or Red Team logo. Animaniacs. Alright, back here. Cats on My Keyboard. Download that for me. Coming back over here. Blue logo.
How often do the Animaniacs draft Anna?
I don't know that I have seen them draft Anna at all. But in fairness, this is only the second match of theirs that I have broadcast. All right, we're back to the NGS rewind screen. We're going to go video edit here in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, mark. Welcome everybody out to NGS Rewind. My name is Valcomer. Tonight we are here and joined with Rock RockYourWorlds of Roll1 Esports, and we are doing a Division C West cast showcasing the match between Cats on My Keyboard and Animaniacs. I am adjusting our stream title here while I do that, Rock.
I'm excited for this one. I said Cats on My Keyboard was Division B last season. I said they're down back in C with a couple of their folks rotating out. They're always a fun group to play with. Animaniacs coming up from Div D West, so this could be a really good clash of maybe some higher level strategy and lower level strategy and things coming together. Animaniacs so far have had a great start to the season. They haven't dominated every team they've played against, but they've won every match set. And Cats on My Keyboard has been about 50-50, and so I'm excited to see how they come out and what they're going to do for our first map.
All right, so jumping over here to our map selection screen, you can see we've got team logos, we've got team names. We even know that our first map is Infernal Shrines. For bands, we had Cats on My Keyboard band Alterac Pass and Dragonshire. Animaniacs band Battlefield of Eternity and Towers of Doom. So we already have this first match loaded up. Let's get over here to the game. And we are live with this replay cast. All right, Rock, go ahead and start by introducing our blue team.
Sounds good. Blue team here is Cats on My Keyboard. We've got Ghost on the Hogger, PJ Red playing Joanna, IT Cowboy playing on Blaze, Koala playing Arnazebo, and hiding in the well is Stukov on Apple playing Stukov.
And our red team of Animaniacs.
Good to see you out there, Cowboy.
We've got Asmodon Trump on the Anna.
Hey, that happened. I know, I did. I don't know if that was in the cut or not, but I asked how often the Animaniacs play Anna, but it's there.
Sodium is the variant, Django on the Goldan, Sir Watson on the Dahaka, and Brickets on the Vala. So a more quote-unquote standard comp from Animaniacs, the triple frontline comp from the side of Cats on My Keyboard here.
Yeah, it's funny, we say standard, but even like just the fact that, oh my gosh, all of these stuns are doing work already. It's like the fact that we have both Goldan and Anna make this draft feel very much so not standard anymore.
Well, standard in the double frontline healer, double backline damage.
Yes. So, and right now they're
Oh.
Cruiser. Oh my gosh, Sir Watson. Oh my, 10 health! Oh, what?
Yikes!
Hey, Cowboy, no, don't do it again!
Oh,
Don't kill
if
yourself.
Watson had not backed off, if they had gone hands off the keyboard, they'd have been coming back to lane a different way.
Oh my gosh. So what I was trying to say was that the macro advantage on Cats on my keyboard side is going to be absolutely huge. The fact that Hogger, Blaze, Joanna, and Nazebo can effectively instantly clear a lane. Nazebo, I guess I won't say instant.
I don't know. Gul'dan's pretty quick on lanes himself. But
so, yeah.
It's I would say that the camping heavily favors the side of Cats on my keyboard. The wave clear, I think, is somewhat even because of just how much Gul'dan can do relatively quickly. Nazebo can still clear, but his is slower than Gul'dan.
Just the fact that you add Joanna into that mix. Oh, Brickets, that's a dangerous tumble. Is the taunt gonna be enough? Oh my gosh.
And you know what? I just realized we hadn't looked at any talents. Lion's Maw, I'm excited for that one. Auto attack Bala, but she's not getting very many stacks so far. Hogger being cheeky up here on the camp. This is on the red side.
Hogger got time. When you're ahead that far on macro, you can make it work. Oh, they're gonna sniff it out. Is it gonna be enough though? Vala can't do it just by herself. Here comes the Anna. Oh, the camp is secured and Hogger spins.
Secured, but at what cost? At what cost?
Oh my gosh, it's a turn! Bricket! Oh my goodness, how?
Apple, that silence. Real
Absolutely
good. Cousin
clutch.
Eddie would be proud of that silence. Oh, the tongue from Sir Watson. IT Cowboys. Oh, I was going to say sub 500 health, but now they're at 0.
I don't know if that was worth, but this whole time the shrine has been active, and so whatever, you guys, just keep fighting. Who needs the shrine?
Never stop fighting, says Karazine. Ghost is setting up for that infinite spin. There it goes.
Looks like he's got it lined up pretty good, at least for 3 rounds. So, oh no, Stukov. Okay, he's gonna be okay. And yeah, I think they've got this. They don't
if
have.
They can keep the if the red team can keep Hogger from just having infinite damage, they could put in a fair amount of damage themselves. Yeah, there goes Hogger.
Go down. Yeah, his spin wasn't perfect. It made 5 spins, not 3 spins. But yeah, they've got a huge lead. Oh, that's a great stun on Hogger.
Oh, good dig.
Oh no.
That was a fantastic blind by Joe, though. I don't know that it's enough, but it was a fantastic blind.
Stun. Koala's gonna live. And just back up, guys. Just back up. You only need 6 minions.
6
just 6
more.
You
get healthy, get together, then go in.
Yep. Oh no, Koala went in first. No, and Koala falls down. Unset. Oh.
Main tank Naz is a very difficult proposition.
Yep.
But they did get the 6. Ghost being in there, getting fancy with the spices.
So unfortunately, this probably is just going to be a free clear. I don't know if they they can't really push with it. Bricket, don't get jumped there, Bricket. I don't know if the second jump's already coming out down there in the corner. Bricket did get jumped, but Ball's gonna be just fine.
So mortar punishers are perhaps the strongest scaling punishers with how the mortar damage goes. But at level 7, that first mortar is not going to be a lot of damage. Even a Vala can stand in the mortar.
Ooh, a little bit of anti-synergy there. That was so close.
That Nazebo wall just about had the Vala.
This is that weird proposition where are you fighting for the camp or for the thing, and they're gonna walk away. Wow, I thought for sure Sodium was gonna be dead there, but
yeah, the Stukov just super scary in that tight corridor. Mid wall starting to take a little bit of chip here.
Red team's up almost a full level. What do you think has contributed to their level? Is it just the kills?
according to this, they have a 1,700 experience lead in the kills. But they also have a 2,000 point lead in the minion experience.
Interesting. That's kind of what I was thinking. I was like, at what soak have we not been seeing or catching? So despite their advantage, maybe just during those death timers, they lost a lot of soak in the top lane.
I now have the most unused window, and that is the average APM. So Dahaka and Varian are probably our highest spikes, but Dahaka has the highest consistent. Oh, Red gets an invade on that camp. These teams are all about invading up here. Oh my goodness, Joe was 600 APM. Alright, I was talking too much about APM. We're going to hit rewind because it's NGS rewind.
They hit their 10s first, and they managed to push into that camp, so they abused their 10s, and then look on the minimap, Blaze is too far overextended. He's running out, but the taunt connects, and then the fear ensures that he can't get a Hogger bonk, and he's down.
I would be curious to see, I know Blaze tried to jet propulsion out. I wonder if they had Pyromania up, because Pyromania, the 40 armor might have been enough to survive there. I'm not saying there's a limit on how many rewinds we can do, because let's face it, this is a replay cast, but we don't want to over abuse that power.
But so as the teams, they took their advantage, and with that they grabbed a camp, and it looks like they're going to actually try and push in top. Seeing that the objective is top, they're prepping that lane and trying to knock down as much structures as they can to make sure that not only this camp lives, but maybe remove the building, remove the well. Hogger's down there with the Haka. So, the wall is dead, and Stukov has showed himself. 10 seconds. Hogger's not going to be able to set up for that bounce. So this is going to be a pretty big advantage for Red to not only be on the objective on time, but to be able to maybe pick someone as they run into it. You see Varian's kind of sharking and looking for